Hello, freed students, and welcome to excusemeprofessor.com. So I am making this video obviously because we are in COVID and everyone has to take online classes. Normally I would come into your classroom, introduce myself, and tell you what I'm all about, but because of COVID I am now making a video. So who I am is, my name is Heidi, and I was a freed student. A little while back I took a statistics class in the summertime, and right after I took statistics I became a math tutor. And when I became a math tutor I saw that there was a dire need for math statistics tutors that knew how to teach Freed's class and knew how to then maybe teach Villa's class. But the problem is that they taught very two different styles. So because I went through Freed's class, I was very good at teaching Freed's students how to get through his class. Well, some other tutors were really good with Villa's, but it was really hard to cross the two. So what I did was I created notebooks and my in-class notes, color-coded them, and right now they're now all online because of COVID, that you can have access to. So I'm going to talk to you about that and how to get access to those. Freed said he was going to put a link on his Canvas site for you to be able to get access to them easily. And I'll also tell you more about Excuse Me Professor and how to get through them through the site. So first off, I did create 3 notebooks that you can't get to right now in the Math Success Center, but they are all online. And what you'll find in the homework notebooks is when you go there, it will link up into my Google Drive. So in Excuse Me Professor, you want to go to excusemeprofessor.com. And so you want to go to excusemeprofessor.com or go to Freed's site, Canvas site, and you'll get to the math page. Now underneath the board I created in the math page that shows you different ways to color code your math is a button to Freed's stat notes. And when you click that button, you'll go into my Google Drive. When you go into my Google Drive, you'll see different folders. Each folder has Homework 1, Homework 2, Homework 3, going by the chapters. So, when you click on that folder, what you'll see, what will pop up, is color-coded step-by-step of how to get through the homework. Now, the numbers are going to be different in your homework, but basically it's going to be the same. Maybe there's going to be a little homework off because I took it in the summertime. Sometimes things do get switched around, but everything should be in there. And Freed knows about it, so I know he's been trying to keep it pretty consistent so that it's really helpful for students. So that's the first thing you're going to see in that Google Drive. The second thing you're going to see is my in-class notes. So these are from the summer, so there might be a few things missing, but almost everything is there. And once again, they're all color-coded. I'm dyslexic, so I color-code everything and make it all really neat and easy for you to look at, to help you, especially with online, be able to see the notes. You might see your scribbles and stuff like that, but at least this way, for anybody else that is struggling, to be able to see somebody else's notes, and they are very neat and color coordinated and organized, so you can see once again the step-by-step process to help you get through the class. So this is a PDF, the homework notes, in-class notes. So I'm hoping that you're going to be able to download. If you have trouble downloading the homework notes, no problem. Just send me an email through the website. There's an email icon on every single page, so I'm easy to email. And I'll email you the PDF myself for you to get through. Do whatever you want with that PDF. Share it with your friends. Look at it. Turn it into pictures. But that is there for you. So now I'm going to talk about the Math Success Center, where Mary is the #1 person I feel to go to if you need help with the statistics notes. Erin is also a really good tutor for statistics. I know sometimes statistics, it can be kind of hard to find a really good tutor to help you understand. And the reason why I talk about Mary, who runs the Math Success Center, is because she's the one that actually took my notebooks home. So there's actually 3 homework notebooks that I created that you're able to get out and look at yourself, along with a copy of the in-class notes. Well, Mary has taken all that home with her, so that when you get in contact with her to get help through the Math Success Center, she has those available to look at. The other thing she has that I also created was what's called the Tutor Notebook. Now, in the Tutor Notebook, it answers the 2 main questions I get, which is how do I get help with the labs, and how do I get help with the practice quizzes. So what Mary has in the Tutor Notebook is my copies of my labs and my copies of the practice quizzes. So the numbers, once again, are going to be different, but the tests are pretty much the same, so that it's really easy for her to look at. Once again, they're all color-coded, so it's really easy to see, and she will help you with that. It's been a while since I've taken statistics, so I'm not going to be able to help you with that, but she will, because she has all those notes right there. Get a hold of her, and Erin is also a really good tutor, I know, for statistics as well. So that is the class. This is what I normally would be presenting to you in class, but unfortunately I can't say hello to you in person. But so those are the main things I wanted to talk about. Now I'm just going to talk about Excuse Me Professor itself, since I have your attention, because there might be other things on that site that you might find useful. Like, for one thing, I made a resource page. You'll see help up on the heading on the home page, and there's a Napa Valley College resource page, which is going to show you, it's going to have a link to the Math Success Center. It's also going to have a link, has a link to the Writing Center, and it has a link to other main resources that I felt I needed easy access to when I was a Napa Valley College student. I found their site pretty confusing for certain things to find, so I actually made a research page to help you as Napa College students to find things really easy. So look at the research page. If you want me to add a resource that you might find more helpful, let me know, and I'll add a link to it's my own site, so I can do whatever I want. So that's one of the main things. I'm also offering private tutoring if you need tutoring. So go to the private tutoring area, see what I can tutor. Now, I have it for $10 for a half hour. If you can't pay $10, that's fine. I'm just trying to get donations and make money to keep Excuse Me Professor going. But I'm not going to say no to anybody that really needs my help. The main things I can help with is U.S. history, world history, and political science. I majored in history and political science, and also graphic design. So I am a graduate, so I did graduate last semester. So right on time, I guess, because now I don't have to do all my classes online. But those are the things I can help you with, along with research papers, because I did a lot of research papers, or essays, if you have to write essays for anything, and wanting to understand how to write essays. I did a lot of essays. So what you're going to see is you're going to see, obviously, the welcome page. You're going to see what's called classrooms I have that hopefully you will find useful is English. And I put some of the main English sentences that people find difficult to write, or mistakes that they've made, and things that I've learned while writing. So I put the main things in how to change things and what to look for in your own papers to help you write a better paper. The other thing I have is history, and in the history, what you're going to find, this is where if you're working on a research paper, you're going to find this useful. For one thing, I have all the things that I had to research myself, and I do have a few examples of my research papers. Once again, it's all connected to my Google Drive, where I have all of my stuff stored. So you click on a link if you're looking for a topic. It's going to be mostly history-based, but if you're looking for a topic that you have to write about, click on that link, and it's going to take you to my Google Drive that has few of them have the papers, but what you're going to see is mostly the research. So, and why I did that is one thing, libraries are pretty much closed, or it's more difficult now to get that research information. I also have all my textbooks. So if you're like, I'm really researching this topic, I see that you have this topic, but you have more on it, let me know. I always over-research anyways, so you should be able to find enough research through my research, hopefully, and get a hold of me. I will be more than happy to help you research things if I have my textbooks, or how to find research, or read over your paper once or twice to help you understand more about that. And the one reasons why I have my research papers on there is because I would have found it helpful to have actually read a research paper. That was something I wasn't able to do. Like, can I just read one person's research paper that got an A? So all my research papers that you see got A's. Don't steal my work. Be careful too, because I've taken a lot of professors and they'll probably know if you do. So once again, just get a hold of me. You're going to have to understand how to write anyway. So, and you have me to help you. So there's no reason to not ask for my help at this point, especially during COVID. So those are a few things that you'll find. I do also have a science page that has nothing on it, but feel free to give me science notes, or if you have a friend that's majoring in science or a science, I would love to work on that right now. I don't have any myself because I wasn't a science major, but the science page could definitely have some help. The other thing that you're going to find are videos. So one of the things I created, especially when I was getting through school, when I had to research, when I had to memorize a bunch of information, is I created what's called storyboarding. So check out those videos. That's putting your words into pictures. If you find that helpful, I made several videos of what that is, and how to also study for tests for college, and how to organize your notes to help you study for those tests. Hopefully they will translate for an online situation, but look at those and hopefully those will help you as well. The other things I have on there is that you might find important are, I have a blog site, and what I've done is I've put up, for anyone that's struggling with COVID, is I've put up my own like diary, or certain ones. I'm still keeping track in a diary, but I put up certain ones of my own struggles of being so isolated, not having as many connections. The college was my connection, and I just don't have it now. So it's been really, really hard for me. So if you want to talk to a Napa College graduate, if you feel like you need to talk to someone, get a hold of me. I also know that the health center, which is also in my resource link, are doing phone calls. They will talk to you on phone. They have a great counselor, Magdalena, and I've used her myself, and she's awesome. So please, please, please reach out. I'm here for you, or I'm trying to be here for you as much as possible, and but also use their services as well. You're not alone in this. I want to just shoot that out to you. I know it's really difficult. It's been really difficult for me, and I feel you. I just embrace the fact that you're continuing on, and I hope that you find everything on my site useful. And if there's anything at all more that you need on the site to help you, please let me know, and I would be more than happy to continue to add things to the site as needed. This is just what I could think of myself, but the site's going to continue to grow and keep developing as COVID continues to continue, and hopefully you'll be in classrooms by next semester. But if not, Professor will continue to be here for you, and I just want you to know that. Okay, so good luck. I really do wish you well, and stay safe, and big hugs, and hopefully we'll be in classrooms soon. Okay, bye.